Yes, we are live now.
Happy
Hi,
2025, Coffee.
Welcome to 2025. Hope you're doing great. I know I am.
Where everybody's talking about how it's been 25 years since, you know.
Wild Wild West?
That too. I was talking about the
What
millennium.
the hell is that?
Yeah.
She left the volume on, everybody.
I did, because I was watching a news story. Where it's been 25 years since, everybody was worried about all the tech shutting down when all the computers switched over to the year 2000.
And then it didn't because they stopped that.
Where they stopped it, and people are acting like it was a ridiculous thing because they actually took the right measures and stopped all the computers from shutting down.
Yeah, no, you actually have to put in the work, people. Yes, we got a new game, but it's not the Dynasty Warriors game. We're not allowed to play that on stream yet. I'm sad, too. No, we're playing a game about Star Trek.
We're excited because it's about Star Trek, and we like Star Trek.
You may have to turn the volume down.
You have the controller.
I thought I'd give it to you.
There.
Oh, yeah, right. It's there. Whoops.
It's literally propping up his screen.
All right, there we go. Let's do this. Apparently, the fate of the universe is in your hands. I have no idea what this game is. Someone said, send me an email out of the blue saying, do you want to play this game? And I'm like, it's Star Trek themed. Why would I not want to play it? I will show you something hilarious in a minute. Cubic Games. Viacom CBS. So this sounds like it was originally a what do you call it? Free-to-play game. It might still be a free-to-play game. Just has that vibe. The art style, I mean.
I'm enjoying that the cartoon of Captain Kirk looks like a cross between Shatner and the new guy that plays him. Not Pine, the one in the TV show.
Okay. So that's why everyone from every time can appear together for the adventure. Uh-oh. See? Yeah? Ooh. I see.
Once inside the Nexus, you watch helplessly as your crew disappear one by one. Just as you find yourself facing an alien warship and respond to
it's a Cardassian warship?
I think so.
All right, let's do
the
this.
Time travel device is the time travel device from the Orville. It's a globe.
Yeah, it looked a lot like it.
Yeah, it looked a lot like the time travel device in the Orville.
All right. Well, that's going to be loading for a while.
Wow. Oh, it's sped up.
Okay, it sped up eventually, and it froze again. Anyway, long story short, the new Dynasty Warriors game is amazing so far. I'm only an hour in, but feels great. Okay. Yeah, it's a Cardassian ship. Destroy the intruder.
Wait.
It's for children, so you can't say kill.
Is what's his name in this?
I assume so.
Because that would be
everybody's
the
in
greatest.
it. All right, so
Oh, yeah.
turn-based combat. Ow!
There might be something interesting.
Press to launch an attack. Will do. Damn, that looked good. Ow, dick. Crew members have powerful skills. Okay, so R1 and X. Phaser burst, 9 times 30% damage, defense down for 3 turns. Cooldown 3 turns.
What was his name on DS9?
Garak?
Garak.
Garak, yes. Oh no! Initializing view screen. I'll bet you are. I bet you're going to initialize that view screen. Okay, here we go. Open the transporter. Summon. From the Nexus and left side match Starfleet records. Move right to beam them board. Yeah, this was originally made for tablets. There's lots of swiping. Oh, really? Coffee? It's Commander Worf!
Worf! We love Worf!
Oh, no.
Well, yes, there's been some stuff in the news that hasn't been great.
Yep. Oh, no, we're being attacked by Cardassians!
We haven't been talking about New Orleans, but I'm assuming you saw the news.
Oh, yeah. Oof. All right. Worf is going to attack a Cardassian vessel, which honestly sounds awesome.
So I saw a spoiler about Lower Decks, and I need to catch up on Lower Decks, but I feel like you might want to do it with me.
Okay, we'll watch it together this week.
Because there's a storyline that has certain people on the internet very upset.
Oh, scandalous.
And me very excited to catch up.
More Cardassians!
I feel like we can just pick up where I left off.
Oh, yeah, no problem. All right. What? Because she's from the past. How does she know that's a Starfleet uniform? I guess just the badge?
No, in the show, they go to the future.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
At the end of the Discovery, they're in the far future.
-2 morale. Okay.
And they're part of Starfleet.
2 times 50% damage. Damn. Please tell me he's going to hit somebody with his bat-leth. Oh. Oh, okay. I can taunt with his battle cry. That way they'll attack him, and he has the most health and most defense, so it's fine if they attack him. Death blow avoided. Okay, that's chilling. So, she's also got phaser burst. Ooh. I mean, animation-wise, that looks pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm actually going to hit a deal with a bat-leth. Hit him with a bat-leth, which looked amazing. That's a strange energy ribbon next fighting alongside a Klingon, see? Oh, hilarious. Yes. We've been pulled through time and space. As have these Cardassians, who just suck generally, because they're Cardassians. And are, as a consequence, the worst. And oh my god, is there going to be a giant loading time between every sequence?
Why is this loading like this?
Because it was made for phones and it has not been optimized for PS5s. I can't stress. I was just playing the new, the new Dynasty Warriors game, which has faster loading times for giant 500-man battles than this has to load a static screen.
I really hope they programmed into this. If Spock and Michael are on the same on screen at the same time,
they'll have exclusive dialogue.
That they'll be like, oh my god, it's great to see you, because
no, I'm sure they'll do exclusive dialogue.
They're siblings and they had to say goodbye forever, and Spock's not allowed to talk about her anymore.
Yep. Explore to discover choice and unlock new paths for bonuses during missions. Nice. Oh, but all I have is disable. Star Trek! Ooh. Nice. And I got 15 experience points.
I actually had to tell Hoker here a little bit about Star Trek Discovery, because he's in the dark. Admittedly, it's not my favorite show, and I haven't watched it all. I tried to continue watching it again.
Alright, so that looks like a captain. Oh no! Alright, morale reduces their attack. Demoralize them with her stand down skill. Ooh.
I know this isn't this type of game, but nice. I really need to see Garrick and Bashir on screen, and Garrick so just nice. Defend Bashir.
Alright, here we go. Damn. Ooh.
Yes, Discovery did end. Strange New Worlds is amazing, though.
It's a fun show.
I like it's spun off as a spin-off. Its spin-off is phenomenally good.
Okay.
Like, especially in comparison, it's my favorite of any of the new Star Trek shows. Close second is Lower Decks, which I did not like at first, but the more I watch, the more I enjoy it.
Alright, summoning more characters.
But yeah, Strange New Worlds is my favorite. I do not even like the Picard. I feel like the writing has forgotten what...
McCoy!
Alright,
I'm really happy now.
We love McCoy. Both versions. We haven't had one in Strange New Worlds, so there's not 3 versions.
Gotcha.
I even like their casting of Spock and Kirk in Strange New Worlds. On which is a show? Discovery or Strange New Worlds?
Discovery.
Oh, Strange New Worlds, yes. Me too. I have issues with Discovery. Ooh. He had to quit watching. I watched a little longer, then quit watching. Then I jumped a season or 2 and started watching another season and was like, People keep talking about Discovery, but I just can't stopped watching again. But Strange New Worlds I love. And I'm like, I don't understand how one is good and the other is just so bad.
Rank or proto-matter to upgrade skills.
Just, like, I'm fine if you want to tell a continuing story in Star Trek. Also, just watch Deep Space Nine. It's been done. But, like, also Deep Space Nine is, in my opinion, the best Star Trek show.
I think everyone knows that.
Although, I hate to say this, there haven't been enough seasons of Strange New World yet, but I might be top 3.
Wow.
I really like it. Like, Star Trek The Next Generation, I think, might still be in second place, but Strange New Worlds just has more better episodes. I'm not a fan of the Gorn storyline.
It's a problem.
I'm willing to see where it goes, but I feel like
that does help.
Maybe they wanted to have something else.
That's the vibe I got out of late period Picard. Okay.
Yes, one of them has good. Yeah, they've forgotten how to write stuff. I've heard Starfleet Academy is good, but I haven't watched it because I don't even know if it's streaming here anywhere.
It might not be.
I know it's on Netflix in the States, but I'm just excited because Wesley Crusher shows up, and I'm always happy when Wesley shows up.
Okay.
I never got the huge hatred of his.
Yeah, it is bizarre.
And, oh God, why am I blanking on the actor's name?
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton is amazing.
Everybody loves him. Ooh, supplies. Unlocking new skills. Tell me more. Latinum. Nice. Mm-hmm. Medical proto-matter, and that's it.
Right. I ever told the story on stream about that time I went to Vegas and the Star Trek experience was still there?
Yes,
I don't know
Prodigy. Of course they can, Coffee.
Prodigy, that's what it's called.
Fun fact, murder is the crime that is least likely to be a recidivist. Someone who kills somebody is the least likely to commit that crime again of all other crimes.
Yeah.
Happy New Year!
Now, a mass murderer, on the other hand, like a serial killer,
yeah, that's
is
a different
opposite,
thing.
But that's totally different. Happy New Year!
Aww.
Yes, Unabridged. I have discovered over the Christmas season that Hope here is the worst editor in the world. So I make a calendar every year out of my photos.
A cell phone game. Yes, Unabridged.
So I make a calendar every year out of photos I made.
Nice.
And I write little notes about what we were up to and stuff like that. And so we saw a giant moose, and I had this picture of a giant moose, so I put it in. And a certain someone who was my editor did not notice every time I referred to the moose, I wrote mouse.
It's a reference to the movie Rosemary's Baby.
Really? I need to check out Prodigy then.
It does sound good.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Sorry, Kan. I combined Starfleet Academy and Prodigy in my mind.
Boom.
But yes,
I
was
was shooting people. Happy New Year, Joanna.
Happy New Year.
All right, crushing it.
Wow. But have you seen DS9? I can't get over how great DS9 is. Watching it in today's environment.
No, the Star Trek show, Coffee.
Yes, Star Trek Prodigy.
Yeah.
Yes, watching DS9 in today's climate is really uncomfortable.
Ah, finally.
Like, really uncomfortable. If it was shot in widescreen, I think you could show it to people today and convince them that it was a show written today.
Whoa!
Referencing everything happening today.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm super curious about it Unabridged. Well, they seem determined. Paramount seems determined to cancel Star Trek again.
It's very strange.
Yeah. Like, okay, fine. Discovery ending is fine. Everybody loved Lower Decks. And it was doing really well. And they were like, nope, we're not making Lower Decks anymore. A super cheap show to make. that everybody loved and was watching.
Weird choice.
Yeah. And there's rumors that they want to cancel Strange New Worlds next.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, it was a masterpiece. No one can deny that. Alright. Ooh.
Yeah. Paramount doesn't know what they're doing. I mean, do I have Paramount Plus? Yes. Is it just so I can watch one show? And yes, Strange New Worlds when it comes back.
Also,
on?
Criminal
Yes.
Minds.
Oh,
That's what
yeah,
Criminal
but that's
Minds
also,
is.
something else. It's
No.
on it's on Prime proper too. I think.
Really?
Maybe not. I don't know. But I don't really pay attention to Criminal Minds.
Yeah, that's true.
And you get the new
Enchanted.
episodes of Criminal Mind on Disney for some reason.
Yep. Oof. You should be ashamed of yourself, Unabridged. Life sounds.
Oh.
Tell me more.
Yeah, they keep looking for tax breaks, and eventually they're not going to have any new products, and that's going to be a problem.
Oof.
But by then, whoever was CEO, I'm sure will have had a big buyout.
Uh-oh.
It's Criminal Minds, Unabridged
I know.
says. Wait, who's playing who? Who's playing with who?
What?
Who was that on the screen? I didn't notice which character.
Same characters.
Oh, okay.
No, we haven't got anybody new. Don't worry.
Out of the corner of my eye, Bones looked a little like Spock because of the way they've done his eyebrows.
Okay.
No, I don't really want to live to see myself become a villain if those are my only two choices, Coffee.
Yeah.
That sounds like an unpleasant journey.
Totes.
Like, well, wait, a villain under whose interpretation?
Yep. I agree.
Yeah, agreed, Can. Again, I really wanted to see that Batgirl movie.
Ooh, I can get
I
gear.
was curious about the second Scooby-Doo movie.
I have no biomimetic
They
gel.
just keep killing projects for no reason, and it shouldn't, like, what they're doing shouldn't be a tax write-off. Like, that's not why that, tax write-off was created, but they're using a loophole to, again,
There's so many
show
characters.
profit. If they keep laying people off and showing more and more profit, that's great, and the tax break gets some more profit, except you're not creating any new medium to sell to people, so people will eventually stop. Like, I've actually said, if my favorite show, if Paramount Plus takes my favorite
It
show
was
off,
Enchanted?
I will
Oh, I didn't know
cancel
that.
it.
Yeah. Merch? The part where you buy stuff in this free-to-play game.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about the look of this game either, but
Engage.
I feel like if you're going to do this, and I don't know when this game was originally designed, but Lower Decks already has an animation style for us.
Yeah, just go with that. You know.
And they've already drawn
really?
some favorite characters. Yeah, they are really bad with merch. Like, I feel like Lower Decks is just like merch is a license to print money. Although that may still be in the agreement for Star Trek content.
Yeah.
Because remember, Roddenberry didn't want a ton of merch.
That's true.
He was very fussy about that.
Uh-oh. We're battling an evil computer, everybody.
Remember, the man's vision for the future utopia is essentially communism.
Okay.
He was not a fan of capitalism.
I see. Nice. Risk level very low. Now that's my jive.
Yeah, you're right. There should be an Enterprise balloon in the Macy Day Parade.
What the hell?
Macy's thing. You know what I'm trying to say.
Uh-oh. Ooh, nice. Protect scan allies with taunt and cleanse effects. I see. Uh-oh. I've been scanned. Alright, so. Can take you out with one shot. Always take people out as much as possible. So what does this try? Emergency sick bay, tracks, hyperspray, attack up for 3 turns and plus 1 morale for 1 enemy.
Right,
Yeah.
Can?
Oh, that would be nice.
I mean, they don't even sell official uniforms as far as I know. I had to buy my Starfleet uniforms from, like, a site that I don't think paid for the licensing rights.
You can do auto fight.
It was sketch, but I got 2 amazing uniforms out of the deal, so... And they're actually like... Oh, no, wait, I did see official costumes, and I bought the unofficial ones.
We'll find out as we go.
They were better made.
We'll find out as we go, Enchanted, don't worry.
We hope you had a happy New Year, Joanna. Are you feeling better? Yeah, the only official merch costumes were available when I was shopping for my Starfleet uniform were the new movies.
Yeah.
Uniforms, which are ugly as sin, in my opinion. Like, and it was basically just like a long sleeve T-shirt with the weird like colors and dots on it. Like, it wasn't even a nice fabric. And then I think I found somewhere else where I think the uniforms might have been official, but they were so cheap. Whereas mine are actually like a really nice like cotton twill that you would actually make uniforms from. And they're like fantastic.
Of course.
Yeah, I found a place that was selling them, and they were reasonably priced for the quality. I took a chance on one, and actually accidentally ordered it a little too big, but it still fits, so it's fine. And then decided, well, since this is a little big, I'm going to order a second one.
Uh-oh.
So I have both a science officer and a communications officer uniform from the original series, because I've just always really liked the dresses on the original series. And they suit me.
That's fair. Not a bad idea, Enchanted.
Yeah, I wish I could remember. It was years ago. Because we...
Uh-oh.
I always wanted a Starfleet uniform, but, you know, not cheap. And...
damn it.
a friend was getting married, and it was a Halloween wedding where everybody was just allowed to wear costumes. Yes, I was in the bridal party, and I said, can I wear a Starfleet uniform? And both people getting married were like, yes, you can. But I was not allowed to scan them with a tricorder during the ceremony.
Aww.
I asked.
Ow. Jerk. I attacked the wrong person. Oh, they get a bonus attack. Okay, I understand.
It might have been that name sounds familiar, so it could have been them. And I've subsequently seen, like, at parties and other stuff, a very similar uniform. So if it was them from both, like, I think they might have, like, dropped the quality, because I know a year or two after I bought my costume.
Also, thank you for saying Trek Talk. No notes on that, friend.
Who said Trek Talk?
Keep reading. Ooh.
I don't see Trek Talk.
It's on there.
Okay. Well, since you didn't give me context, I'm going to continue talking now. Yeah, a few years after I bought my costume, like I think maybe 2, was when the price of cotton skyrocketed. So a lot of companies switched off of making cotton items. I feel like it could have been the same company and they switched fabrics. But yeah,
some sort of Captain Janeway.
The ones I bought were really impressive. Oh, sorry, Coffee. Well, Horror King usually shows up late or just on the weekends mostly.
Uh-oh.
Trek Talk, I see it, yes. I just kept reading. Like, I read the thing, you know what I mean.
No one's judging you.
I was actually responding to the comment you were commenting.
Alright.
Yeah. I enjoy the, I do also have a nice Bajoran earring somewhere.
Nice.
And a few different communicators.
No, that's a hologram of Janeway. So now I can use him to heal somebody. Which I don't really need yet. Aww.
Yeah!
Oh, Worf.
I'll be honest,
Worfing
this
it
game
up.
does not...
It's not your kind of game. It never would be.
It's fun seeing the Star Trek characters, but...
It's not something you play. Nothing wrong with that. Well, Jester's probably not going to be dropping by because this is an official anti-cop...
Oh, dear.
This is an official anti-cop channel. So people who are close to cops probably aren't going to like this one too much, this channel too much.
I tried to be diplomatic with our views.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't here that day. Talking robot. You mean Data?
Yes. It does have
He's
a talking
an android,
robot.
not a robot. The robot, the sentient robot, is actually on the Orville, not Star Trek.
Shuttlecraft unlocked. Nice.
There's no talking robot. Again, there's a talking android who looks like a human being.
Oh, kind of like a human being. He's got weird yellow skin.
Like, are you talking a beep boop robot, or are you talking about,
Nice.
a synthetic person robot?
All right.
The computer
That went
speaks to
pretty
them, but there's
well.
no robot. It's just a computer
So
AI.
yes, it's a pretty generic free-to-play game. Nothing wrong with that. Shuttlecraft.
It seems fun if you like that kind of game.
Sending more crew on a
will-
shuttlecraft mission. Jackpot success chance. Available to shuttlecraft mission. Okay. Well, I'm not doing that. Right now, I don't have enough characters. Can I get another character?
That is true, Kan. There's a lot of that.
All right. Let's see who we can summon.
Although if you're thinking of a shiny character that looks like a robot,
Just a
you're thinking
scientist.
of the Orville. Okay, they're not allowed to have generic characters.
Oh, this is disappointing.
Okay, this is very disappointing. For half a second, I thought that was young Riker.
Yeah. Duplicate crew,
I also
you get
think
bonuses.
you shouldn't start with Michael Burnham.
It's a
Like,
weird
she's
person
a
to
fun
start with.
character, but
yeah.
I don't think she's anybody's favorite.
Man, I don't
wanted
know
to
what
like
robot
her.
you're talking about, Coffee. All right, so.
What does Candy Cadet look like?
No idea.
What does Candy Cadet look like from... Oh, fine, I'll Google it.
Probably for the best, yeah. Ooh, Worf. I don't have enough tokens to rank up.
I do not remember a robot that looks like that.
I mean,
That kind of
that's
looks
like something from the black hole, maybe.
It looks like Danger, Will Robinson, Danger.
Yeah, a little like that. Lost in Space is what you're trying to say.
Yes.
Or Space Family Robinson, as people refuse to call them.
Yes. It
So
looks like
here's
the
the
robot
important
from,
part. I'll
Space
show you all the DLC that they have, which is a lot. Because, that's what the game is about. It's about selling DLC. So
yeah, there is the Borg. But again, the Borg look nothing like that.
the villains are Malcolm McDowell, the lead founder, and who's that in the middle?
Oh, I think that's supposed to be... It's, what are they... Is it a Jadar?
No, it's not a
it's,
Jem'Hadar.
Not a Jem'Hadar. Oh.
So security DLC is a Klingon, an old guy Klingon.
It's, what's his name? Jadzia's friend.
Yes, thank you. Obviously, our beloved, Wei Yun.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
who's that guy on the right?
Isn't he the bald Vulcan from the bad movie?
The Remans, yes,
Yes.
maybe. All right, here we've got Spock, Science DLC, character I know and character I don't know.
That could be number 1 from Strange New Worlds.
Maybe. All right, medical DLC. Well, we know all of them. That's not an issue.
Because she is a scientist.
Weird to put her in medical DLC.
That is weird.
But there's Dr. Bashir. They charge money for him. Engineer DLC. There you go. You got Jeffrey Combs, Andorian. You've got, what's his name from Enterprise. And you've got Miles O'Brien. Here's the weird one.
No, Geordi?
Command DLC is... Picard. Klingon guy on the left. Billy Campbell. From that one episode in the first season where he played Han Solo.
Okay.
Very weird choice.
Those are weird things that I would refuse to pay for.
Yeah, no, we're not buying anything for this.
Again,
but, you know, at least it exists.
If I can't buy Bashir and Garrick in one package, I don't see a point.
Actually, let's make sure Garrick is in the game before I turn this off, because
Yes.
it'd be real bad. Go to the crew and select a crew member who's ready to... Stop it. So, how do I... merch... No. Crew, no.
Can you also get Quark? Because I think it would be fun to have Quark.
Alright, so here's all the possible characters. So you've got, blah, blah, blah. Borg Queen, Captain Kirk, Captain Picard, Dixon Hill, Captain Picard, Guinan, Judge Q, Khan, obviously. Spock, Montgomery Scott. Wait, is that 3 Picards? There's 3 Picards. Oh, it's the Picard TV Picard. Ugh. Gorn! Oh, we love you, Mr. Gorn. There's Garrick. All right, we just wanted to make sure Garrick was in it. He is.
Go down and see who else.
That's all we needed to.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
That's right.
We love you, Wayoon. Oh, let's find out who that... still don't know who Kahalar is. It is number 1.
Oh, that's one of the
Trip,
Miles
O'Brien.
Isn't that Worf's ex?
Maybe?
Was I right that
Seska's
was
the villainous
Kazon
/ Cardassian.
Oh, the guy from Picard is
Who's
on there.
Cardassian who teamed up with the Kazon.
That's the guy from Picard.
Kor, obviously. The Viceroy from Star Trek Nemesis. Antak. Thadween Akona. Yeah, still don't know who Dolim is.
Oh, I don't like the drawing of Kira at all.
No, it's not good, but I still don't know who Dolim is. I still don't know who Torchbearer is. Yeah, a lot of characters here I don't recognize. But you can get Sulu, that's all that matters.
And her Romulan offspring.
Nice. Alright. Shut it down.
Quark and Odo always need to be on a team together.
Oh, absolutely.
As do Garrick and Bashir.
Or, Miles O'Brien and Bashir. I think that's equally useful.
Cyberfox.
What is up? Are you cyberfoxing around?
Yeah, I said the same thing, Can. It is Worf's ex-girlfriend that he had the kid with.
There you go. I honestly didn't know. Okay.
God,
so next up.
Stuff. We once had a round of trivia where we were the only 2 there, and we had to identify all of the
Leif's Adventure.
Pictures of the
I got to install this though.
Various versions of Enterprises, and I got it right.
Excellent work. All right, so this is oh, nice.
Oh, you're so funny, Cyberfox. We are well. We hope you are as well.
We're crushing it. Some might say.
It's cool coffee. There's a lot of Star Trek to remember.
Way too much. Some might say. Plug this in, would you? I'm gonna have to play that later.
What you have to remember is Gene Roddenberry. That has been reversed since, but since his death. But said all aliens and characters had to have a mouth and be able to express emotion. He didn't want to be crazy weird with stuff. He wanted people to identify with all the aliens.
Okay, it's windy and dude's got a hammer. Respect. Nice hammering. Okay. Alright. It's a ghost. Ouch. He's kind of a jerk. I cannot swing the weapon well in midair, though. Also, those trees have eyes.
Yes, they do. They're Ents.
Maybe.
I don't know what's happening here.
Okay.
Oh my god, I've been playing so much of the new Zelda game, y'all.
It's
so
delightful.
Good. I don't want to tell you how much of it I played, but...
Whoa.
I feel like the amount of hours I put into it, you would have actually beaten it by now.
It's possible.
No, actually you wouldn't, because I feel like you would do the same thing I did and get weirdly distracted and just explore the world. I had to convince myself to stop exploring the world and actually go on the next main mission they wanted me to do, because I was like, I feel like I'm not prepared to go in certain directions yet.
Ah!
But yes, thank you for the insistence that I needed to get the new Zelda game, Pan. It's delightful.
Oh, this has X amount of uses. Interesting.
I played so much the first day that I wore out the battery on the Nintendo 3 times.
Oh. Sorry, pal, but you had that coming. I do 7 Ronas, which we'll turn 2. That's right. Wall jumps. It is delightful.
It's so good. He's barely played it because I've been hogging it.
Exactly.
I feel like you're going to start playing it.
Oh, wouldn't shock me.
Stream, because it's fun.
Okay, we got a Stalfos, who is now dead. Sorry, Mr. S. Wolfies! Why must the Wolfies attack me?
I feel like it might be my game of the year.
Damn.
Because what else came out this year that I loved?
Not a lot.
No.
Ooh, a voice. Someone I need to rescue? Tell me more. No!
Unless we count the remaster of Paper Mario as a new release. But
that would be a weird thing to call. Oh no! It's a dragon! Guy seems like a jerk.
Well, I do think girl protagonists are greater than boy protagonists, although I don't know if that's what you meant to say.
Probably.
But that's, purely as a one, women, main protagonists are massively underrepresented.
Okay, can't really run
two,
away just yet.
I always delight in,
90 to repair it.
Protagonist. It's why I constantly lecture people about the movie Strange Days and how amazing it is. Because the secret protagonist of that movie that no one has realized isn't Ralph Fiennes. That's who's in it, right?
Yep.
It's Angela Bassett. She's the main protagonist. She has the protagonist backstory. She's the hero that keeps rescuing Ralph Fiennes, who is literally the typical damsel in distress.
Yep.
It is sci-fi, but it is literally a noir detective story in sci-fi, and she's the detective, not him.
It's great, and everyone should love it and watch it, because Strange Days is Catherine Bigelow's best movie, and one of...
Oh, you did mean greater than. Yes, I do agree, even in anime. But again,
careful.
Representation.
One of James Cameron's best movies. Boom. Sorry, Dr. Ice. You had to learn about a valuable lesson about messing with me. Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh, okay, yes.
She doesn't listen when I talk.
I thought you said James Cameron.
Yeah, who wrote the movie Strange Days.
Oh, yes, but Catherine Bigelow directed it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yes, okay. I forgot he had written it. That was my problem.
Boom.
But, yeah, it's a great movie. And it happens on New Year's Eve. So, New Year's Eve watch. Yay.
I just realized this probably does more damage. Uh-oh. Oh, he seems pissed about something.
It's a fabulous movie.
Ow!
And I don't even know how dated it is by today's standards.
No, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, Werewolf Santa. That was a bizarre movie. Okay, Ragnar. I will do that. You ghost up the place. I'll get out of here.
Exactly, Kayan. That's my point.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, same here, Kayan. But yeah, just it's that thing of being underrepresented. So it's just a delight when you see somebody like you. Just like when a main character happens to be a queer character, I just find it, nice to see. Did we all not celebrate Captain Jack Harkness in Doctor Who? Because he was just a fantastic pansexual and or bisexual character.
As far as nightmares go, that was a pretty rough one. Maybe stop punching pillows, dude. It's kind of weird. All right. Yeah.
Which movie? Oh, Werewolf Santa. Yes.
Oh. Oh. Okay. So you can't go to the end of a line of dialogue. You can only skip lines of dialogue. Which is a problem. Probably could just reach into these pots, but whatever.
I don't know if anybody saw it, but I highly enjoyed the Christmas special for Doctor Who while we're talking about stuff like that.
That is good to hear, Enchanted. Alright, where's the watchtower? Oh, what's this?
Oh my god, John Barrowman is awesome.
4 versus 5.
And I really hope he gets to come back to Doctor Who, but it sounds like he's been, knocked off the list at the BBC because of that thing that came out about him. And I'm like, can we just... I'm not saying it's... Well, it is defensible. I'm not saying it was right, but I feel like he's had his time not getting work over the whole scandal. If you came up in the theater, which John Barrowman did... if you came up in the theater, which John Barrowman did...
It's just how people are.
It's just how people are in backstage, because everybody changes together, so you make light of it.
Yep. Aww. Aww. Oh no.
Yeah, John Barrowman's... I've heard so many good things about John Barrowman. Hey, interesting fact I should tell you all. Because he's only done the barest minimum of face reveals. Not as much now, but when you were both younger, Hogarth and John Barrowman looked a lot alike when Captain Jack Harkness was still appearing.
Strangely similar, yes.
Like, so much alike.
It's very weird.
It's really freaky. Like, we used to go to cons regularly back then, and people did double takes.
Yeah.
The only reason I think people knew it wasn't him is because you have a very distinctive mole on your face.
That's true.
Like, the two of them look like... Again, I think you look different now. He looks much more aged than you do now.
He does, yeah.
But you could honestly see the two of them side by side and think they're related.
All right, let's go rest up.
So did I buy the Captain Jack action figure? Yes. Did I buy it because I wanted an action figure of Hogarth here? Yes.
She's a weirdo. That's certainly the case. I feel like she should be knitting closer to the fire. A spider, you say?
Yeah, good
Tell
list,
me more.
Cyberfox.
Ooh, a pitchfork. Tell me more.
I mean, I haven't seen Werewolf Santa, but I feel like it's a movie that was, like, funded merely on a on its concept and nothing else. So probably not a ton of money in that budget.
Oh, totes. How do I get up there?
It could go as low as, I don't know, what,
$7, $8?
Well, I'm thinking cameras.
$12,
production.
$13. You have no idea how cheap this movie is.
Wow.
Sorry.
So is it a Jesus Christ Vampire Slayer situation where some guys just made it on their own?
Exactly.
Meaning it to be tongue-in-cheek?
Oh, yeah.
For those of you that maybe have never heard of Jesus Christ Vampire Slayer, it's a movie that came out in the 90s?
Oh, yeah, 90s.
Late 90s. And yes, it's called Jesus Christ Vampire Slayer. It was made in Ottawa, and I think it was made for a few $100s.
Booyah.
I don't know, if you can easily find copies online, but it's an enjoyably independently made movie.
It's probably all on YouTube.
I think we both know a ton of people.
Oh, yeah. I know a ton of people who worked on that.
I think you know all the people I don't know that was in it, and we know one person in common.
Maybe, yeah.
I think he was in it. Was he in it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh. A mystery cave. Ooh, I've kind of got a map.
I know I do. Coffee? Oh, wait. Or have. Well, still do, but in a more platonic way.
Alright.
Some of my closest friends.
Oh, I've got it all loaded up. Don't worry, Coffee. It's ready to watch. We just had to finish watching Ludwig.
Oh my God, Ludwig was such a good show.
Such a fun show.
Oh. I can't. I'm so like, it's weird because when we first started watching it, I was like, I love this show. I hope it's only one season because I think the concept can't last past one season. And by the end of the show, I was like, oh, thank God they set up a second season.
Yep.
Like, I just need more of this character.
Yes. Plenty of space bucks.
Like,
Thank you very much.
To the point where, yes, I was interested in the overarching plot because it was, you know, the plot device that got everything rolling. But, like, I was just more interested in the mystery of the week every week. Yeah,
it's a solid show. I'll definitely watch more of it if they want to do another season. I hope they do. I will beware of falling rocks. I'm good at that. Or am I? Let's find out together, shall we? Oh, this was not my house. I see. Aww. Oh, Gundam. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think graphics peaked at PlayStation 3. Because I was playing that Gundam game and oh my god, it's just delightful. Looks great, plays great, no notes. How do I go to sleep? Oh, progress saved.
I just like it when games like look great because you put some thought into the art. I don't need it to look super realistic. And I think that saves a lot on graphics.
Oh. That sounds adorbs, Fox. Alright, I have to listen to the bard in the tavern without being caught. Fine.
I am not a fan of that weird sound they're making.
That's okay. Oh, how do I get up there?
Like, I don't mind gobbledygook, like, speech, but I just find...
Yeah, you don't like it, I know.
Their version of it is unsettling.
Again, no one is surprised.
I'm always fine with the Nintendo ones.
There we go. Mike, now. There we go.
Huh. I highly enjoyed that Doctor Who episode.
As well
and
you
set
should.
Up something interesting with the Time Hotel that I hope they revisit.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Listen in. Or listening, if you prefer. I've already explored the village and found everything in the secret mine. So we are ready to move the plot forward. Or are we? We are.
Cyberfox. That sounds interesting. Hey, did anybody, speaking of no gravity, did anybody watch the video of them icing things on the space station? It was so cool.
Oh.
They had icing for Christmas, and they were icing little cupcakes. And icing can do really cool things when there's no gravity.
It's very neat. Okay. Oh. I see. Huh. Oh, we gotta check something. Cold, so cold.
How cold! Sorry, he has cold hands.
I do. Very cold hands.
But
famously
a warm
so.
heart.
Well, some people say that.
I do.
There you go. Really drastics, huh?
Baby
Okay.
fox.
Aww. Adorbs. Aww. Alright. Now we're going to have to fight monsters. Aww.
I'm glad you agree, KN. It normally doesn't bother me, but this one really does. And they just had that awesome song in the middle of the game, which I very much enjoyed.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Ouch. Where's the forge? Oh, that was the forge.
Yeah.
You're free to mute it. Like, I don't know why you have it. Do I? Oh, right. Here you go.
I'm muting it on my end, so I don't have to hear it. Sorry, you all still have to hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, but the Animal Crossing voice sounds don't really bother me that much either. Like they're actually
They
worse.
just sound very
Although
close
you're
to
right,
this.
they are very close to it. And I don't really listen with a ton of volume when I play Animal Crossing. Usually I'm listening
I think that's part of it. Okay, the mine I've already cleared out. Thank you very much. Oh, what a cute little sheep. Sheeply.
So is anybody else excited for movies or TV shows coming out this year? Like,
Yes, there's a new Mission Impossible.
Yeah, and a new Superman movie, which I'm actually excited about for once.
That should be great. Oh, so now I can jump up here. I can jump up here yesterday when there was a heart up here to find.
Wait, can you pick up that pitchfork?
Yeah, I've already got 2 weapons. That's true. Enchanted.
Directive 8020, yes.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I totally agree. We actually are very excited for it too. I feel like it's the only video game I'm excited for.
Hopefully they put a New Year's teaser up on Instagram. Or Instant Graham if you prefer.
I was gonna say I'm blissfully unaware of upcoming games. I'm like, wait, we watched the entire Game Awards. I think all I know is upcoming games.
Yep.
And I still didn't really. There was one. I think it had a cat in it that intrigued me.
Yes.
And I don't remember anything else.
There you go. Alright. Where's this dude?
Interesting. I'm excited for Netflix to release Spy Family Season 2.
Nice. Alright, I'll go check it out. Oh no, my legs!
Who already did what now?
Supermassive Games.
Ah. I didn't see any posts by them.
Nice.
I mean, I did specifically go looking. Usually.
That's what I've heard.
Oh, the cat trailer was AI? Oh, screw that then.
It was an AI-made game, yeah. Not the trailer, but all their designs are AI, and they're using AI throughout production. Oh no! Dragonhorn!
Nope, I'm out then.
Gotcha, Drastics. We did play Stray here on the channel,
We did.
Cyberfox.
It was very enjoyable. We watched Stray.
Yeah, we also played all of Little Cat Big City, which is delightful.
Yup.
I am. I'm literally running as fast as I can.
We played a cat-themed hidden object game last night.
Oh, it was
for New Year's
delightful.
Eve.
Then it crashed.
Just for us. Yeah, which we broke. We got to a puzzle that broke and we can't go any further, so we broke the game.
Uh-oh. You know, you could just run with me instead. Oh, no! Oh, this is bad. That is a flying boogans of some kind. Alright.
When it comes to, like, I don't know, like video game stuff, I like that kind of art, I'm not as good at recognizing AI. I will admit that. You're very good at it, and he'll point stuff out. I think it's just because I don't pay that much attention.
Later, Cyberfox. Yeah. People went to the webpage, and all of the quote-unquote merchant items were all clearly AI designs.
Ooh.
So while the trailer itself was, handmade, AI can't do that.
Yeah.
Because it can't do consistent images from scene to scene. All of the design of the world seems to be AI. Boom. And it's made by dudes who used to have an NFT project, which is a real bad sign.
Oh, God. Yeah. You watch those things? There we
go. Oh, I did. Thank you for warning me, though. Burb!
I thought that was a bat.
There was also a burb.
Oh, okay.
Come on, to the top. Yeah. Well, also, there's a real good hint with a picture is it glowing? Because here's a fun fact. If there's a lot of glowing on an piece of art, it's probably AI. And there's a fun reason for that. You see, there's this bad artist called Thomas Kincaid. And he calls himself the painter of light. And he does all of these glowing, motel art things. He also ran basically an MLM to sell his art in malls all across America, and they lied to people and said that the art would increase in value, blah, 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 blah. It was just all a big scam. The point is, grandparents in America love posting his pictures to Facebook. Like, Facebook at one point is like 20% pictures of Thomas Kincaid art. And the interesting thing is, people who look at AI art are now theorizing that there was so much Thomas Kincaid art on Facebook that AI just thinks everything that looks like a painting is supposed to have glowiness on it, as opposed to stuff that's supposed to look like photography. So yeah, paintings are all supposed to glow.
I have noticed that.
They're not great at understanding hands, yeah. But they're getting better all the time.
I was just pointing out something that most likely was AI because of the way the hands looked to Hogu here, and he was like, oh no.
It's an issue. Careful. What am I doing wrong here?
Yeah, there was... What was the thing you showed me that was, like, so AI art? It was disturbing. Oh, yeah, the Christmas animals?
Christmas animals, yeah.
Someone, I think, used AI to design a Christmas card or something?
No, it was warning people not to have fireworks.
Oh, right. It was an ad warning people not to have fireworks. Oh, my God. And it was obviously AI generated to the point where there was an owl fox.
More importantly, there were a bunch of deer that only had 3 legs, and one of them was a cat squirrel deer. Yes. So it was the body of a deer with the squirrel's face and cat whiskers. It was
so
very upsetting, yes. Oof. I really thought I could land on that thing.
I was really uncomfortable by the fact that AI wasn't smart enough to know what animals are.
Yeah, well, it doesn't know what anything is. Yeah. It's AI. That's the problem.
Someone that works on the Wheel of Time show was bitching because apparently AI... Like, they had a spelling mistake in a script or something.
Right.
And AI has created a whole new, like, people or something out of this. So when someone asks a specific question about Wheel of Time, like Mythos, AI now, like,
doesn't know how to answer because of a typo.
No, they're answering it wrong because it's built this whole story around a different people that apparently was just a typo.
Yeah, that's bad.
Now, I haven't seen the show, so anybody that's enjoying the show, I'm sorry if I'm insulting a show you like. I hate the books with a fiery vengeance and their author, so I refuse to watch the show.
Ow. Oh, I can't hurt him.
Are the first 2 or 3 books decent? Yes, they are, and I enjoyed them, and then the author ruined it by becoming a sexist piece of shit.
There you go. Problem solved. Sorry, Pally.
Yeah. It's a weird thing to realize, Can. He pointed it out to me the other day about Thomas Kincaid, and I was like, oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, look up Thomas Kincaid, and you'll say, oh, my God, that's what AI art looks like.
But if you say
it all has that same glowiness.
A certain style of artwork, everything looks like Van Gogh.
That's true.
Impressions?
impressionist.
Yes. I've also noticed that. There's a ton of Van Gogh-looking AI art.
That's so much money. Ooh, a small health potion. Tell me more. It says B/B. I don't know why it says that. I guess I don't have the ability to have health potions there.
Like, I grew up reading fantasy and sci-fi novels that had, like, beautifully, like, I loved the old art on some of them.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them were scandalous. Like, you're reading sci-fi from the 70s, and there's always a bikini-clad woman chained up on the cover.
As a general rule.
Or maybe she's petting a tiger.
That can happen.
You know, feminist sci-fi that has the most sexist art on the covers ever.
It's very creepy, Enchanted. Oof. Take that, Wolfie.
That is true, Can. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. But then there was this point in, like, the 80s and early 90s when a lot of sci-fi and fantasy covers became, like, interesting art styles. Like, instead of trying to make it look like a realistic character, it was more like...
You fool.
Not cartoon art, but, like... what's the style of art you would call that?
Good question.
Like, almost like... If fantasy characters were going to draw famous characters to be on the cover of a book, that's how they would draw them. Like that kind of, like almost a Samurai Jack kind of art style was showing up in a lot of novels, but not quite. Like, it's almost like Samurai Jack came out of that. There was like a certain, it came out of fan art, and it fascinated me that there was this interesting art style in covers.
So... Uh-oh. No, I got pulled into a warp. Now to travel through time and space with my trusty hammer.
Like good fan art.
Distant
Not
past,
that,
distant
like,
future, where are we going?
Fan art is bad, but
Please tell me we're fighting dinosaurs.
Like just fan art that was trying to imagine characters that they'd never seen before.
Oh. Aww.
Like, look up the original...
Oh, what a cutie.
Specifically Heralds of Valdemar covers of, like, the original. Like, the Arrow series and the Vaniel series. They have just interesting art that you kept seeing, like, similar but, like, unique versions of.
Whoa!
To a lesser extent, like, a lot of the Tanya Huff fantasy books had, you know, it's just intriguing cover art that was just, like... It wasn't trying to look realistic. Like the Keeper series, it looks very cartoony, but I love it for that.
Oh, yeah.
Also, FYI, if you ever want to read a delightful trilogy of books, the Keeper series by Tanya Huff is both
People love
a fun mythos, but also hilarious.
Aww.
And if you decide to read it, yes, that's what Newfies are like.
Oh, Newfies.
And by Newfie, I mean people from Newfoundland.
Okay. Well, what else could you have meant? Yeah. The dog? Aww.
And when you're picturing that Newfie character's accent, think about what's the two accents you said? Where I always say two others, but you always say Irish and what?
Oh God, yes.
Oh, UK accent. Yeah. But I always say it's more like Irish and Welsh.
I could see that.
With a little bit of French Canadian thrown in, just a little bit.
I did. Probably should have listened to the rest of that instruction. All right, explain.
Now I feel like I have to reread that series. Or like the cartoony art on the cover of the Callahan Chronicles. That's a good example. I enjoyed that trend in sci-fi and fantasy. Like the more cartoony art.
Yeah.
It was just enjoyable.
What the hell?
And yes, Callahan Chronicles, highly also recommended.
Oh, I'm too far away. I see.
If you start with the first collection of short stories, They're very, very good. Just be aware that they were actually written in the 70s. So some of the terms used are no longer acceptable today. But if you read the context of the stories, it's actually very accepting of people.
Okay.
They do not necessarily use, the author does not use the best terminology to describe a trans character. But again, all the the treatment of the character is great. It's just terminology by today's standards that we wouldn't, be okay with. Which is a fascinating study of like how language has changed.
And very quickly too.
Just like I was having this conversation with my parents because they kept hearing people use the word queer. My dad was like, I thought queer was a bad word to use. And I was like, well, it was. But the LGBTQ community, like, we reclaimed
That's our word for making fun of you.
Yeah. So we
need it.
He's quoting a thing. So he, we reclaimed it to the point where now there's like a whole generation of people that don't know that was like they kind of know, but they didn't experience being called that word. It's fascinating.
It really is.
Yeah, like we reclaim that word to a degree that most people don't know it's a bad word.
Aww. Damn right. Oh, whoops. There we go. I can't jump on that. I have to jump over here first.
Do I love the fact that language changes? Yes, because I'm fascinated by linguistics and all that stuff. Do I still maintain that the plural of fish is fish, and you can't say fishies or fishes? Yes, I do. And yes, I know that's a contradiction, but I'm allowed to be complicated.
Aww.
Okay, that is really interesting character design.
Look at those cuties.
I think I need a snack.
Go get a snack, woman.
Also, my hip is locked up, so I need to pace forward.
That would really help.
I blame video games for this.
Yeah.
Also, stat holidays.
That does help.
Which allow me to be lazy.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Oh, nice. This game is delightful so far. Like, I have literally nothing to complain about. I've been playing for half an hour, and there is not one thing it's given me to complain about. It's just delightful. Ooh. I will go help with that in a minute. I got more important things to do. Oh, excuse me.
Have returned. What news is there? Yeah, it is giving Curator with Horns vibes. I was thinking of another character, possibly from Buffy.
Armor sets!
Oh, the dancing demon. That's what's
Lorne is who you're thinking of.
No. The one in the musical episode.
I see.
Gives me a little bit of that vibe.
I can see what you're talking about.
But also something
Potion
else.
shop!
It'll come to me.
Ooh.
Should I snack on?
Snackables? Oh. Alright. I can go check. Oh, the Phantom Invasion. Oh, thank you.
Hey, do I have any of those crackers left?
Check the cupboard, probably.
Would they be in the bread cupboard?
Yep. East of the weapon shop.
Found crackers, y'all.
She did. She was able to. Wow, I got a lot of cash.
Crackers.
They never actually told me how to use potions, though, which is weird. Oh, yes. Jester, understandably, doesn't want to come by and hang out because we've made it the official position of the channel that we're anti-cop here. That we're against the institution of policing. Just a cool game. Way to go, Leif's Adventure. I'm excited to get more into this. It's really good. All right, next up is No More Snow, a game about a lack of snow. Perhaps a troubling lack of snow. Let's find out. Let's find out together.
Our story begins in a realm far
Oh my God!
This game sounds too scary for me to watch.
I know.
It's a calm and cold evening in the town. Joyful children are playing beneath a tall Christmas tree, decorated with sparkling.
Like, you know how I always say that I never want to play like a retail simulator because it's too close to my job.
Oh no! Snowmans!
The lack of snow is too close to the reality we're currently dealing with.
Hearts pounding, fleeing from the approaching terror, hiding behind the roof.
Many people are offended by our the official opinion of the podcast being against cops.
Krampus himself lurks atop the church bell tower, giving a sinister gaze. Yet in this moment of darkness, a spark of hope emerges. In the distance, a figure in a red coat steps forward.
Oh, Shotgun Santa. Let's do this thing. Shotgun Santa. He's got to fight treacherous snowmans. Alright, run. Shoot. Oh, snowmans! Nice. Ooh, I move real slow. Weird. I guess maid outfits are fine. I have no strong feelings about maid outfits, sorry.
What outfit?
Maid outfits.
I mean, I like them in the context of your Rocky Horror Picture Show cosplay.
See, there you go.
Is Magenta my favorite character? No, that's Columbia. But I enjoy a good Magenta cosplay.
There you go. Why do you think people think it's appropriate to wear maid costumes outside? I mean, they look pretty weird. They generally do look better indoors. I'm going to agree with that. Yes, we're playing as Machine Gun Santa, a popular character responsible for murdering lots of evil snowmen.
I don't know what happened on that live stream, y'all, but I wasn't here to try and change the subject and say we could all disagree. Do I agree with the official position that Hoku declared? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you can hear about, what was it, the Central Park 5 and not have?
Yeah. And not be anti-cop. Look, we are of two official positions here on the podcast. We have other subsidiary positions, but the two main things we care about are, one, we don't like cops and we don't like rich people. That's it.
I personally think it's fine to wear a maid costume, no matter how sexy it is.
Yeah.
Outside, but I also think you should be allowed to wear whatever the fuck you want outside.
It's true, Conchanted. People only wear them in costume context or, you know, in fiction.
Yes, I will also accept at Rocky Horror Picture Show cosplay. I will also accept Clue cosplay.
Yeah, they're just cosplay things now.
Yeah,
which is fine. People like costume play. Ooh, I got a better machine gun.
It's just not really a thing. There are still maid costumes in the world, but they are much more demure than you.
Yes.
The sexy maid costume was
is a thing of the past.
Created out of a fantasy where a young woman often became a maid, and was attractive. So men created, sexual fantasies and wrote about them and created pictures of them, of women dressed in really slutty maid costumes.
Fun fact. That's also true of... Oh, absolutely. The origin of the sexy librarian is also the original librarian. Because it was... The whole concept of lady librarians was created as part of a guy's weird, twisted fetish. So, like, the sexy librarian is the official, like, version of Librarian. It's the original Librarian.
Mm-hmm. Which isn't true at all.
What do you mean?
Well, take, for example, the movie Ghostbusters.
Okay.
There used to be a stereotype of a librarian.
Right.
Which was like an old...
Yes.
What's the word for a single woman?
Spinster.
Spinster to style woman.
Absolutely.
And that has sort of been usurped by the sexy librarian.
Boom. Take that, you monster. But yeah, sexy librarian. Original librarian, creation of Thomas Dewey, the twisted racist pervert who created the Dewey Decimal System. Real bad dude.
But, you know, Dewey Decimal System, which I love.
This is a fun fact about him. You might be wondering, how bad a dude, like, how racist are we talking about? The answer is, he got kicked out of a country club in the 1910s for being too anti-Semitic. Try to wrap your head around that idea.
Yeah.
That's got to be real bad. No. Oof.
Yeah. I mean, I fully supported when we changed the law here. Unless it's a provincial law, I mean, although it is valid.
Depends which law you're talking about.
The fact that women can just be shirtless in public in Canada.
It's about time. Yeah. Not as bad as the Autobahn dude, creator of bird watching. He's a real monster, but you know.
And also the
Dewey pretty bad.
modern day Autobahn, which has nothing
Society.
to do with the original one except for the name only.
Yeah. Well, it was actually named after him. He
yes.
didn't found it. Yes.
Anyway,
yeah, they're not doing great
they're
either.
not doing great either because they're trying to cut expenses by getting AI to take over all the human jobs.
Yeah.
And we've seen how well AI does with identifying wildlife. So
Yep,
that's
real,
gonna go well.
real bad. Not a good look, anybody. I mean, Machine Gun Santa's kind of a badass. I'm not going to pretend he's not. Ooh, I got a rocket launcher. Ho, ho, ho. Now I have a rocket launcher. Oh. Oh, he did the thumb across the neck thing. Oh, dang. Sorry, Doctor. Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can think that the new Dynasty Warriors is a really great game. I still think $93 is too much to pay for a video game. $93. That's madness. Damn. Yeah, I think the rocket launcher might have been a poor choice. If there's going to be hordes of extra dudes.
Why do you think I said it was worthwhile to go to the store and buy physical copies of a game?
Oh, totes.
When I was super tired and didn't want to be outside the house. Because right now in Canada there's a weird tax break on certain stuff. It's really stupid.
No!
But physical copies of games are tax free.
Yeah, there's, well, the $70 price point that, you know, big games have now, in Canada, that's $93. So American $70 games, in Canadian, $93. Don't get me wrong, it's a really good game. I'm not saying it's not a really good game. It's just, come on, $93? Let's be serious, people here. This isn't Double Dragon from the Nintendo Entertainment System, which is true. Was $100 in Canada when it originally came out, because that's how hot Double Dragon was. Fun fact, one of the earliest one-on-one fighting games on the Nintendo Entertainment System, on a home console.
Now, I don't mind paying so much for the games I bought, because I know I'll get how much entertainment I get out of these games.
What is Project Eden Garden? Yeah, let's stay the F away from that rocket launcher this time. What is it, Coffee?
It sounds vaguely.
I have not heard of it, but I'm looking forward to finding out what it is.
I feel like we might have seen an ad for it.
Maybe. Oh, it's the new Danganronpa. I have not played it. I I am interested to see more about it, though, because I do enjoy the world of Danganronpa. Boom. Oh, it's a free game. A free Danganronpa? Wow. That's great. Oof. Okay, here we go. Do I seriously not have a dive roll out of danger?
I have an issue with free games.
Right.
Because unless you're an independent publisher just trying to get people to watch your work.
Right.
I don't really understand them. Because the business model is that they're going to create like gameplay so that you will want to buy stuff in game.
Yes. So it will be, by definition, an unsatisfying experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't play any free-to-play games.
And I'm like, just make me pay for your game so I know upfront how much money
Hey, go on to the Sony store and find out how much that Star Trek game is. Because it's got real free-to-play game vibes. But they sent me a code for it, which is very confusing. Star Trek Legends. Come on.
Well, there's an ad here saying save 35% on Star Trek Legends.
Okay, how much is it? Because wow, does it have some free-to-play game vibes.
It really does. It came out in September this year.
Yeah, that's on Steam, though. This is the PS5 version.
$17.55 at 35%.
So it's a $20-some game.
It's not good.
Now I want you to go to your iPhone store, sorry, your Android store, and see if it's there.
It's available on the Switch.
That makes sense.
PlayStation.
I didn't need PlayStation. I need your...
To know how much it was.
Well, no, that doesn't matter. I just need to know if it was being given away for free. Ah, cheaper on Sony. That's weird. On Switch for $8. Thank you, Enchanted. So check on your Android store. Huh. That boss fight was terrible. I'm now using a sniper rifle to fight snowmans with bows and arrows, which is honestly a pretty cool concept. Like, conceptually, this game's doing a great job, but the actual mechanics of gameplay are a little
Well, it's not
weak.
letting me use the Play Store right now because it wants me to set up purchase verification, even though I don't have a payment card connected with the Play Store.
Thank you, Enchanted. Yeah, on phones
I
it's
do
free.
that. And I'm
Yeah,
actually
it really
pretty...
had free-to-play game vibes. So
And I know
I gotta
there's a
say,
way
if they want
around that
$12
but
for it,
I'm pissed off right now.
if they're gonna charge $12 for it, it should come with like some bonus stuff in there that it didn't come with.
Here's the deal, Google. I'm not buying any apps to put on my phone.
So no bones. So weird. On Star Trek Strange New Worlds.
No, not yet.
Well, Kirk's not there every week, so...
No, Kirk's not there every week. Although he's been there a lot.
Okay.
And they've introduced, obviously Spock's there every week.
Yeah, of course.
And they've introduced, I believe they had they introduced Scotty in the...
He was there before Kirk was. That's the whole point.
No, Scotty wasn't.
No, Kirk was.
Spock.
Sorry, Spock was, yeah.
Yes.
No! Did not know I could fall off. That's on me,
That's
everybody.
strange. I did not like the actor playing Spock in Discovery, but
Yeah,
I
he's
love
great
him. Like they
on,
just weren't.
Strange New Worlds.
They just didn't have good scripting for him.
Yep.
Because I might actually.
No, he's
prefer him
crushing
to,
it.
What's his name?
Oh, he's better than
Yeah.
J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
No. J.J. Abrams has one... Zachary Quinto is who
Zachary
you're thinking
Quinto.
of. There's only one great performance in all of the J.J. Abrams movies, and that's Carl Urban as
Yes.
Bones McCoy.
Because he didn't need direction to be Bones.
Nope.
He knew who the character was.
He came on board, like, just walked onto the set, and he's like, I'm already Bones. Leading to the greatest story ever, which is... So in the movie Star Trek BMX, You know, the third one.
Yeah.
Every other main actor takes the earliest opportunity to put on a different outfit and not wear their Star Trek uniform. To the point that one of them literally gets into an escape pod wearing their Star Trek uniform and gets out of it wearing a different outfit somehow. But Carl Urban was like, what is wrong with you people? We're being paid to wear Star Trek uniforms. Of course I'm going to wear a Star Trek uniform.
Carl Urban, also a really nice guy. We saw him at a con once.
Just a
he
cool
was amazing.
dude.
And can quote all of original Star Trek.
Yeah.
You say an episode name and a number, you tell him a timestamp, and he can just start quoting all of the dialogue.
He has watched all of them 1,000 times.
Such a nerd. And his stories from being on Xena are just delightful, because he's just so enamored of Lucy Lawless, which is
the correct opinion to have.
The correct opinion to have.
The objectively correct opinion to have.
And it's just he's just a delight.
How?
One of my favorite people at a con.
Yeah, no, he's amazing. Carl Urban's the best. That is a lot of snowmans. Careful. Got him. Okay. I mean, I feel a little badly for the mutant snowmans who are filled with radioactive energy and their brain is exploding on them, and they're holding their heads in agony even before I kill them. Yeah, those guys seem to be having a rough time. So I almost feel not bad for killing them because they're clearly having such a rough time. Whoever created these horrible snowmans. Okay, careful. Boom. What the hell? Weirdly hard to aim with this. Now, that might just be my controller. But see how it's not smoothly moving around?
Yeah, I noticed it was a little jumpy.
I'm like, is that my controller or is that the game? I have to play another twin-stick shooter to find out, which, to be fair, would not be a hardship, given my love of twin-stick shooters.
I saw a first for us this week. I saw an actual Cybertruck here in Ottawa, like on our street.
Disgusting.
It was so weird.
Oh no!
But I couldn't help but chuckle because we have had what's the technical term? Like crazy amount of fog.
Yeah.
Like people from Ireland or Newfoundland would be like, this is a lot of fog you're having.
It's insane.
And I was like, oh my god, that car is gonna have so much rust.
Yeah. It's gonna be so damp. Perfect. Flamethrower to use in a fight with, snowmans? Thank you very much. What the hell is that thing? Oh, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good.
It's a video of the time in the X-Men cartoon that Gambit was in the kitchen. No, not that time.
No, not the
Previous
important time.
Not the time with the crop shirt, which we all were fans of.
Yes.
And Jean Grey was also cooking in the kitchen, and he was like, can you just leave? You don't know how to use spices.
Because he's from New Orleans, you see.
Which I totally believe is a moment.
I gotta say, this is a pretty cute game, but it's a very slow to an actual, like, problem. It's an actual issue.
There's a poll to say whose side you are on, Jeans or Gambits. and 2% of the vote has got, and 40,000 people, 2% of the vote went to Jean.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so, obviously this is Creeper World Ixie. Yeah, that's the thing. You're like, how can they make this truck even uglier? Apparently it's uglier at night. Who would have thunk it? I wouldn't have thunk it. Alright, Creeper World Ixie. Okay, play. So the hook in this level is, it's become a, like, platformer. I know. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. might be able to make this make anti-creep.
Right? I had to do a double check because, like, even though I've seen a ton of photos of them, like seeing one like actually in person, like it's like my brain didn't want to realize they were like maybe this is a prank someone's playing on us. My
That's
brain
fair.
didn't understand that they were really real
Ew.
until I saw one. And again, we've had like ice rain and wet snow and like crazy amounts of really dense fog. Like can't see like across to the next building, which is like right beside us.
It's real bad.
Like, let alone across the street kind of fog. Like insane amounts of fog. And I'm like, like makes my brakes squeak, not because they're bad, but because like that's a lot of moisture to have in your brakes.
Yeah.
Like kind of fog. And I'm like, oh, that seems so
yellow key
ill-advised.
must be this way. This is themed after the game Hero, a game I was obsessed with as a child, and according to the Atari 2600 arcade they released on the Xbox 360, I'm officially the best Hero player of all time.
Aww.
Tisk tisk coffee. Oh man, that's tough. Probably going to war with humanity.
I don't really know a lot about the Castlevania lore. I should, but it's like it goes in one ear and out the other, so I really
fine.
have no idea. Can he fly? Because I would go flying.
Uh-oh. So, what we're going to try
Night
to do
skiing.
is... Yes.
Like crazy night skiing. Vampire with reflexes and night vision?
That sounds
delicious.
delicious.
Oh my god, we're just fresh powdering down a mountain.
Okay, this is a lot of creep. Some might say an excessive amount of creep. I might say an excessive amount of creep.
I'm trying to think if Ludwig is my favorite show of the year. Like, new show.
That's a good show.
It's a really good show. Like, I guess the only other thing that comes close is Agatha?
Yeah, you really enjoyed Agatha.
I really enjoyed Agatha.
Okay, this
but
is
I
a
think
problem.
I like Ludwig more.
Okay.
Which is saying something for how much I like Ludwig.
Yeah.
It is my kind of detective.
It is.
Does it give me reminiscence of The Mentalist? Yes.
Mm,
You can see how very...
totally.
I feel like maybe it's a little inspired by The Mentalist.
It wouldn't shock me. Uh-oh. Okay, so here's what I can do. Wait until the creep gets here, into the ante, into the breeder tree. And then the minute it gets here, I can turn it into anti-creep. Oh, that's weird. It didn't follow me. Oh, no, here it comes. Okay. I will turn this into an anti-creep breeder, which will allow me to have it follow me back here.
I mean, I think I'm really excited for... Yeah, I think one of the shows I'm really looking forward to returning is Strange New Worlds.
Yeah, that should be good.
And Death in Paradise. I really like the new detective.
I think he's going to be great.
I'm intrigued. It really...
A little bit further, you can do
They're
it.
still clicking onto the irritating detective thing, but in
In a
an
new way,
entirely different way, and I really enjoy it. I also like the
here it
new
comes.
approach to the character, like fish out of water
Come on,
character.
come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Without spoiling anything, of course.
Obviously.
In case y'all
Work,
watch
work,
that
work,
show.
work, 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 work. Yes. Oh. Anti-creep to the rescue, bitches. Whew. Oh, Vlad Tepish. Come on, just a little bit further and I can get you to another breeder. And then we can get more anti-creep coming our way. Am I fully healed yet? No, but it's close.
You excited for any other TV shows or anything? I know you already got your beloved Squid Game, so.
No, I got Squid Game Season 2. That's all I needed. Oh, it's so good. Alright. That was too many bombs. Look, how do I put it gently? I'm not a complicated man. I don't ask for much out of this world. I just want there to be a couple of Squid Games going on at any given time.
I thought you were a complicated man.
Not
no
really.
No one understood you but your woman.
You'd think, but no. Oh, no!
Oh, wait, that's Shaft.
You're thinking about John Shaft.
Yeah, shut your mouth.
But you're just talking about Shaft.
Then I can dig it.
Okay. Yeah, to continue. That was embarrassing. Kind of lost track of my health.
At what point, do you think if we watch all the Shaft movies, at what point do they become intolerable?
The second Shaft movie.
It wasn't that bad.
It's not great. Shaft's big score is fine, but it's not great. And Shaft in Africa is just a nightmare.
Horrendous and crazy sexist and
even by 1970 standards, a deeply sexist movie.
It's the reason people think Shaft is super sexist.
Yeah, when the original Shaft, not so much.
I mean, it's problematic, but for the time, it wasn't that bad. And it's actually really accepting of other characters.
Anytime you want to detonate. Oof, this is going very poorly. Let's see if I can get in here.
I've had to tell a bunch of people that, yes, have seen the original Shaft movie, to go back and watch the original because they don't remember something very significant about the movie. And that is that Shaft was the first major motion picture to depict an openly gay character.
Yep.
Not like a coded gay character.
Just a gay
Shaft's
guy.
Local bar is a gay bar.
No, not a gay bar. He's just a gay bartender.
Yeah, he's a gay bartender that owns the bar.
Yeah.
And he regularly drinks there, and the gay guy constantly flirts with him. And Shaft's just like, hey, buddy, you're my friend, but you know I don't swing that way. He's like, I'm just fooling Shaft. He's like, yeah, I know. And let's, like, is totally amorous with this gay guy. Like, super accepting of gay people.
Yep. Because Shaft is an ally. It's important to remember that.
It was made before the AIDS scare when gay people were vilified.
Mm-hmm.
And in the 70s, the gay community was actually gaining in acceptance.
Yep. Careful.
So you literally have to tell people to go back and watch it to just see, like, be shocked that it's the 70s and a gay character is treated really, really well.
Yep. The past was less awful than the present in some ways.
Well, no,
not
that
always.
Whole,
ways.
2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
It was a lot more than 1 step back because of
yes.
AIDS. That was the issue.
It was really bad.
We were well on the way to gay acceptance in the 1970s.
Yeah.
Lots and lots of TV movies about it, for God's sake. But then AIDS happened, and boom. Okay.
And now we've maybe gone 5 steps back.
It's a real bad situation.
Especially in, North America.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically to the south of us.
Oh, I know. It's clear what you're talking about. Don't worry. No one is confused. You are not using coded language. Okay, come on. We can do this. Let's Ixie our way out of this situation, you horrible monsters.
In modern history, it's fascinating, but you can actually look at, like, progress. Backwards, progress. Yeah. Like, it's an actual thing that just happens.
Yep.
Which is, maybe a positive way to ring in 2025.
Totes. All right. Okay. The anti-creep is almost there.
I don't know what this game is.
You don't have to. No one's asking you to know what game we're playing.
I do remember you playing this.
Good. Come on, we got this. Now we can find out what's down here. At long last. Lunch. No! I got too far. Ugh. Alright, anti-creep, you got this. Damn it, without my constant battling, it's pushing back. Oh, wait, is there room at the top of the... No, okay. Almost, though. Yes, according to the Xbox 360, I'm the best player ever at There we go. Boom. Hero. Now, technically, that doesn't really mean anything for a simple reason. In a hero, the way it handled the score was that you won the game. You just, once you get to like level 15, it just loops because you're as hard as the game can be. And so as long as you can keep your head on straight, you will eventually beat the game. But the important part is, if you get to 1,000,000 points, you win the game. The game ends, and you're like, yeah, you got 1,000,000 points. Take a picture of your screen showing you got 1,000,000 points and send it to us, and you'll get a badge back. It's the kind of thing they used to do at Activision back before it was a terrible company.
Yeah, that was really fun.
And the important part about the game Hero is that the way it handled the score is you would get like 100 per second on the clock when you were finished. And you would get like 10 or whatever points, or 15 or 30, whatever, for killing a bat. And so the maximum score you could get was 1,000,000, because it went by hundreds, and tens below that. Like you could get 1,000 points for certain things. But the point is, because it went by hundreds and tens, the maximum score you could get in the game was 1,000,000. And wait, is there no spawner? Where's all this creep coming from? There's got to be a spawner. Oh, there it is. Okay. No, that's the bomb I've been using. Where the hell is the spawner? There wasn't a spawner. It was just a lot of creep. Anyway, long story short. When I finished it, I had like whatever and 90 points going into collecting the final dude. So when it started counting up my bonus points for amount of time left, it was giving me 100 points per second. So I ended up with 1,090 points, which, as I've said, is the highest possible score you can have. So even though like 4 people had beaten it before me, technically I had the highest score, even though it's just meaningless. The only way to judge is how quickly you get to 1,000,000 points. Aww. What? Ah. Uh-oh. Whoa, that is a lot of killer drones. Come on, get in here, anti-creep. You can do this. I mean, I'm assuming I need the anti-creep. Oh, am I supposed to destroy those things? Maybe. Okay, my health is not doing so great right now. No, that doesn't. The anti-creep does not seem to be hurting them. This is an issue. Okay. I am damaging that, right? I don't know that I am damaging that. This game could be clearer about what I'm supposed to do in this situation. Am I supposed to drop acid here? Maybe. Okay. How would I do that exactly? Okay, so I'm definitely not damaging these things when I hit them. So that's a shield. Shield's energy is coming from these things. So if I mix some fuel. I really went nuts with the anti-creep, didn't I? Well, that's good. It's always good to have a little extra anti-creep running around, as the kids say. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this as a mixing station. And do some mixing. Perfect place for it, too. Alright, so, I'm going to switch over to this. And I'm going to go... Oh, I agree, woman. So that's some nitron. Alright, now I mix this with oil. I agree. Okay. Whoa, that was weird. Alright, so I've made a bunch of boomium. Now I need to make sulfur and water to make acid. Now I need to throw in the pixelium. A little more sulfur wouldn't hurt. Okay, a little more water. Alright. Pixelium. Now I've got creeper eater fluid. Alright, perfect. Now I vacuum this stuff up. And now I drop the creeper eater fluid onto my boomium. And I should wind up with Ixocide. You know what? That's fine. I'm sure that's enough, he said, having no idea how much he actually needed. Let's save, because there's no reason not to. Okay. Ixocide. That really isn't that much. Alright, you know what? We're gonna give it a try. Pose, I'll never know. Okay. I don't know where all these sparks are coming from. Oh, when they hit the wall, they explode. I didn't know that. It makes sense. I just didn't know. Okay, so, Ixium. Ow. There we go. That's one. Nope. Two. Oh. Can't shoot this up, apparently. Well, kind of can. Three. Come on, I'm running out here. It's really hard to hit these ones above your head, isn't it? I mean, I know that's realistically difficult, but I'm still annoyed. Ah! Jerk. Oh, I can pick it back up off the ground. That makes life a lot easier. Okay, and I'm out. Let's just vacuum all this back up. Okay, this should be a lot easier. Okay. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. What am I supposed to be using to destroy that stuff? Huh. So this is ring, blade, Iximine. Okay. Do I just shoot it, or? What am I supposed to do about this stuff? Ring. Great. What does that mean? Okay, great. The Ixocide doesn't work on it, so what am I supposed to be doing here, game? Good night, Enchanted. And have a happy new year.
Yes. Happy New Year to everyone.
Exactly. see y'all back here this weekend. I have literally no idea what I'm supposed to be doing with that. Can I make some acid and see if the acid works? Let's try. Alright. Okay, sulfur. Oh, except sulfur does that. Get any acid out of that? A little. Ooh, that was not a good plan. A little bit of acid. Don't try to make acid in a metal pot, everybody. It's result in heartache. Oh, I should probably turn the lights on. Is it? Good question. Nope, acid doesn't seem to work on it. Oh, nice work, acid. And being able to drop acid is pretty badass, but it just doesn't do anything. But yes, Happy New Year is the important message, Horror King.
Oui, Horror King. Hello, and also Happy New Year. We hope you're having a good New Year. No, just people are, tired because it's New Year's Day and taking off. It is close to the end, though.
Yeah, no, we're ending now. Wait a minute. Did I just destroy this one?
You were being asked after earlier, and I said, oh, if he shows up, it'll be much later. And I was right.
Ah.
I recognize the schedule. Just like I recognize that Queen has totally fallen asleep again.
That can happen. Aww. Aww. Finally. Careful. So apparently this whole time was just supposed to be shooting the shields. That wasn't clear. And more power to her. Careful. It was funny. They, for I think it was like $1 or $2 each, they had a bunch of classic Atari 2600 games. But one of the games they included in this set was the video game demo that someone had made just to promote the idea of what the graphics of the Atari 2600 was capable of. It was a demo called, and I can't stress this enough, Venetian Blinds. Which, and this is not a lie in any way, shape, or form, simulated a set of Venetian blinds going up and revealing like a mountain behind them, and then closing again. And you could just use the joystick to push the Venetian blinds up or down, and that was the entirety of the demo. And they tried to charge money for that on the Xbox 360, and I'm like, it didn't even charge money for that when it originally came out, and Atari games were $30. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but it was in 1975. I can't stress enough that like $30 for a video game was a lot of money when it costs $2 to go to a movie. Wrap your head around that one. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's wrap this up. And boom. I have some sense. Oh, done and done. All right, we beat Creeper World Ixie, everybody. I know, I'm proud of us too. What a delightful game. Oh. Ah. Oh. It's a thing setting up the later games.
That is true, Horror King. And she does have a very demanding job. I wasn't criticizing. I was just saying how we've learned certain people's schedules.
Hell yes. Ah, what a game.
I don't think I'm allowed to criticize people falling asleep during the stream.
No, you do it all the time. All right, so we're going to wrap up the stream here. Thank you, everyone, for dropping by. Hope you had a good time. I know I did.
Day. I enjoyed this one.
We will see you back here this weekend for more hot new games. She's hitting me, and I don't know why.
I'm tapping you.
Oh, cool.
I love you.
We'll see you back here for that. But until then, I'm going to say that's right.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Have a great day, y'all.
Woo!